Fun fact, if it's on synth mode, these hotkeys don't work. Anyways, hello chat. Welcome to cooking. I have a guest with me. It's Big F. Say hello.
Bah.
That's Big F. This is what my hand looks like. This is what his looks like. Now you know us by our hands. So, we're gonna ideally cook 3 things today. First, mashed potatoes. Second, chicken fried steak and its gravy. And then third, crinkle cookies. I don't know what they are, but they look good, so we're gonna make them.
Should be certified busting.
We're gonna start off with the crinkle cookies because apparently they take a few hours to cool down as dough, and then you cook them, and then you can bake them and eat them. So, let's start off. We're using the recipe off of meaningfuleats.com if you want to find it. Okay, first step first. 1 3/4 cup of gluten-free measure for measure flour.
I'm disabled, and my body is dumb.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Big F is gluten-free, so that's why we're doing gluten-free meals right now. So here's our bowl. Actually, let me swap to this bad boy. Yeah. Almost like I'm a professional. Not quite, though.
You about to.
Everything can fall down. It's fine. Okay, so we got
1 1/3 cup.
1 1/3 cup, so that'll be that one.
We got a half cup. We got a 1/4 cup. We got a cup.
Cup. And yes, we did wash our hands. In case you were worried for our health and safety.
I used to weep it. I'm a stingy boy about that. It says do not eat raw.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps if I eat the raw flour, I will escape the simulation.
That must be it.
Approximately 1/3.
YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain the smooth streaming. That's less than I do. Oh, okay. It's about 5 minutes behind.
Oh, legit. Alright. That's crazy, bro.
Okay, everything sounds good, so we'll just continue cooking.
I did 1 1/3. It's supposed to be.
Do 1 2/3. That's close enough to 3/4 that nobody's gonna die. As you can tell, we're professionals.
I'm usually pretty stingy about this. But he's not, so I'm like, you know what?
How bad could it go?
You can only mess it up so badly.
If it tastes bad, we just won't eat it. It's that simple.
Big sad.
We'll be sad about it, but it's not like we don't have gluten-free corn dogs right now. Half a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder.
One of those. Baking soda.
1, 2, that's 2/4 cups. That's a half cup, I think. Baking soda. 1 teaspoon, and then half a teaspoon of kosher salt. We'll put all the measuring stuff that we use here, and then we can wash it off real quick if we need to.
Legit. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, you said?
Yep.
Yes.
Then I am grabbing some kosher salt. The kosher salt that we have is not fine. It's coarse kosher salt. It is not what something like this requires. So I'm going to go ahead and use my mortar and pestle to grind this bad boy up. Doesn't that look fantastic? Tabulous. Okay. And it's half a teaspoon of kosher salt.
We're supposed to put that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We're putting together all the dry
Legit.
ingredients. So if you can scoop up half a teaspoon. Further in. So the camera can see.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes. I mean, it looks to be about half a teaspoon.
Go crazy.
Wow.
Yay!
You didn't need the half teaspoon.
Well, we're going to need some more, I believe, later. So.
Legitness.
Also, you can just leave the salt in there because it doesn't hurt the pestle. Or mortar. I think that's a mortar.
That's the mortar.
And then this one's the pestle.
Yes.
So we'll put that over with the measuring stuff for now.
Legit.
Okay, we need to whisk it together. Let me grab a whisk.
Whisk. Whilst he's doing that, stand mixer, beat the butter, granulated and brown sugar. Butter. We needed a half cup at room temperature.
Half a cup at room temperature of butter.
I know how to do that. After the first time I did it,
Ah.
it done exploded.
Let's get this out of the way so you can microwave things.
Yes.
Hello, chat. Just so you know, the stream is about 5 minutes behind just because of the horrible internet that I have. So if I'm not responding to your stuff until 5 minutes later, that's why. Not that anyone would be chatting, but that's whatever. Neither here nor there, some would say. Anyways, that's pretty thoroughly mixed, I think.
So,
Big F is microwaving the butter right now.
how you make butter room temperature without killing it? Wait,
What is it?
what?
There's a button for that.
There's a button for that?
There's a button for everything.
What bougie microwave is this? Witchcraft.
Use code iiRogueKing at checkout for a bougie microwave.
Bougie microwave has a soften feature for half cup of butter, or a cup of butter, or with the exclusive deal, cup and a third of butter.
Cup and a third.
Cup and a third.
Sheesh. Oh, I hit the microphone. Sorry. Oh. Okay, what is next?
Sugars.
In the bowl of a stand mixer or using a hand mixer, beat the butter, granulated sugar, and brown sugar together until smooth.
3/4, 1/4. So we need the quarter. That's what I'm hearing.
Let me grab a different bowl. Do you think it's fine? It's all going together eventually anyways.
Legit. I'm going to stick the stick up the butter. Wow. That's really good.
Oh, there goes camera number 73. Just kidding. That's camera number 2, I think. Let me swap this out for that. That should work better.
That is what we call a whoopsies.
Whoopsie daisies. This is the camera that dropped. It's whatever.
It appears.
We'll put this aside for now.
It appears.
We'll hand mix it.
Yeah.
It won't be that much. Or we have a in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a.
Oh, I see it. Right.
Yeah. That's not the right one.
Oh,
There we go.
I grabbed the wrong whisk attachment. I am sad.
Oh, this isn't the right one either for some reason.
What? Did I grab the right one in the first place? No.
Because there's wings, and it's not supposed to have wings except for when it is.
I know a man who modified a. He just took a steel rod and ground off pieces until it was essentially a KitchenAid attachment for his drill.
You know what? If it works, it works.
He stuck the paddle on the DeWalt, and we whisked together fry sauce. Really nice fry sauce.
See, and I don't even have to tell him we live in Idaho because you said fry sauce, and that's not a thing anywhere other than Idaho.
Oh.
And Utah.
It makes me depressed. It makes me very depressed. But Heinz is attempting to convert anyone outside of here to the ways of mayo chup.
You know what?
Then again, they also have Cranch.
Cranch is the biggest L I can think of.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh.
We'll just use one whisk here. That.
Butter.
We done added the butter.
Reenactment of adding butter because I didn't have grandma while I added butter.
You're more than welcome to reach around me and just press some buttons. What's the worst that could happen?
I forgot. I don't know.
Exactly.
I lose my balance and hit the control panel that we're using off the counter. That'd probably be pretty bad. I can think of ways.
It wouldn't ruin anything.
I can think of things to go poorly.
ASMR, I'm whisking you away. Whisking you off your feet, even.
With the beautiful sound of burr.
Granulated sugar, you said?
Yes. Granulated.
Yay!
Brown. Azúcar.
Brown sugar's in that cabinet over there. Yes.
This one.
You found it.
I have obtained this after he pointed in the general
The
direction.
secret brown sugar. I'm not just. Oh. You know what? I'm glad it was me that did that and not you, so you would feel bad.
Probably.
We
didn't get that on camera though.
Yeah. This fell off while I was trying to take things off. It was like lightly TIG welded on or something.
Rip, bro.
R.I.P.
We needed a quarter cup and I stuck
Quarter
that
cup,
sucker.
you right here.
Yes.
Let's get that. Okay. Then it wants 2 large eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. The way I do vanilla extract is completely based off of vibes.
It gives me concerns. Finally, he got the vanilla extract without me getting out the teaspoons. Curse you, Rogue.
It's just faster that way. Egg. Ta-da!
You are real good at that. Compared to me at least, but I will get better at that in the future. Also, there's egg on side of bowl. Is big deal or no?
No.
No. Legitness. Can I go burr?
Yeah, go over.
Alright.
Make sure it's on camera.
What?
Make sure it's on camera.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's on camera, just barely though.
Huge, humongous idea. I'll swap to this camera.
When do I stop mixing?
When it's creamy.
It's not. There'd be chunky of butter in it. Is that creamy?
I'd say that's pretty creamy. Muy bien.
Que bueno.
Okay. Now here comes the fun part. Wet and dry. Combine and mix.
To make
Cookie dough, I guess. Yeah. I have a spatula somewhere. I should go grab it.
I will start mix.
Spatula.
If I spilled a wee bit, should I put it back in the bowl?
Is that the wee bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ba. Ha. Ba. Ba. Ha. Ba. Ba. Ga. Ga. You spin me around, baby, around, like the rest of baby. Oh. Good spin. Am I doing this poorly somehow? Cool. Fun fact. You cannot overmix gluten-free, as there is no gluten to overmix.
I like how much the mixer is struggling.
Mixture
It really puts confidence in how well we did this.
Mixer plus my arm. Oh my goodness, dude. If I let go of this bowl, it might just... I don't know.
Oh, my heel over the heel.
He's making noise. Do I look? I look. He got the goods.
You're gonna be turned into a pillar of salt or whatever.
I looked.
Or what was the Greek one? Didn't she just get dragged back to hell or something?
What?
The Greek myth about don't look back. Because there's the Bible one about being turned into a pillar of salt, but there's a Greek one about, like, I think going back to hell.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Bros, I know Medusa.
I'll turn you into stone. Okay. I mean, one would say it kind of looks like cookie dough.
Approximately.
Approximately.
2 hours.
Yep. Start a timer
timer.
for 2 hours. No,
hours.
I think like maybe an hour, 90 minutes would work.
Yeah.
We'll take it out whenever we finish with the
But
chicken fried
sir,
steak and the mashed
that's not
potatoes.
what it says in the recipe.
Shush you. I'm poking the recipe, by the way.
Should I eat this?
Go for it. Yeah. Also, be obnoxiously loud so the microphone can pick you up. Ah! That's great.
Okay.
Keep it up.
No! I don't want it. It got quiet ever since I started being quiet. Kind of obnoxious. Man, how well can this be seen? Good stuff. Boop.
I've returned with the Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Look at that.
For a second, my brain told me it was going to pour on the tablet.
I hope not.
Okay. Ready?
The website isn't.
Potatoes. Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes, you're right.
Carbohydrates. Muy bueno. Con mantequilla. Y maybe queso. Use it. Instant pot?
I guess chat's not seeing this, so let's pop over to here, hit this button right here, kaboom! Bag of potatoes. We wouldn't be Idahoans if we didn't have at least one in our house at all times. I personally don't skin my potatoes.
You don't peel them?
Nope.
That's okay. I think there's something about nutrition in the oh.
Look at that. Delicious eyes.
Yeah. Those do be living organisms.
I crush lives with my fingers. Let me get a bowl to put the eyes in.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do it too.
Put this over here. Let me grab a potato. We'll do 4 potatoes.
How's that look?
Maybe not that one.
Wow.
Wow.
Can you smell it, chat?
You gotta give it a moment for it to focus.
No.
Yeah, screw you, chat.
Focusing.
Okay. I think this one looks pretty decent. Actually, let me...
Check the inside. Come on, bro. Use your gains.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, did you want one?
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll do 3 or 4. Probably 3, just in case they're bad.
How about 4? Because might as well use them up.
Yeah.
I'm talking so quietly, I forgot. Forgive me, bro.
Like that. You know,
Okay.
similar level.
Similar level.
But
You know, I used to be at that level. I was for a time. Then I became a nerd and a dork.
and now you're cooking with a VTuber, which does not bode well.
My fate's eternally doomed.
Your fate is sealed.
Oh, man. Can I crack it in, huh?
It takes quite a bit of effort, more than you would think. Nice.
Oh. It was off cam.
Well, you gotta do it again.
Ah. Man.
It's like I have no leverage. I can twist, I guess.
I'm gonna twist a potato in half.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with a potato to cut. Oh, wait, there's a little cut. Just pull that.
You did it!
I did it!
Whoa.
Okay.
More.
This is more than enough potatoes.
Yeah. Okay.
Here, let me swap to this. Look at that. It's about half full.
Oh.
I'll give them a rinse real quick. Oh, hello, you're getting my side view.
Boom. He's rinsing, but behind the scenes. Should I take these eyes off?
No, it doesn't matter.
No?
We'll take them off when we cook with them next.
Legit?
There's one potato here that isn't cut in half. I'm going to cut it in half so it cooks the same as the rest of them.
So you only do them in half? I think I saw where you got this from the back room.
Yeah. Potatoes are rinsed. Do I know what to do next? Absolutely not.
Grab the one thing that does the thing and makes the potatoes go burr.
Yeah. We're using an Instant Pot to make our mashed potatoes. So let me just... Boop.
Which weapon do you want?
Oh, we don't use those yet.
Why?
Reject all cookies.
Stay away from me.
Reject. Fine, accept. Get out of the way. I don't care. Just get out of my way. Yeah. Give me the freaking recipe. Stop telling me your life story. 3 potatoes. Water to cover potatoes. About 4 to 5 cups
Of
water. Wait. Manual pressure 8. Quick release immediately. Okay.
That's what I'm used to doing.
Easy claps. Salt.
You shut it off?
I guess I shouldn't show my password on stream.
Oh. Yes, yo quiero veo
Salt.
the recipe.
Here is salt.
See? It's
Soy sodium pill.
he's permanently sodiumed up.
Watashi wa sodium chloride maxing.
Oh, it's just to okay, water to cover. 2 teaspoons of salt. 1/4 cup of butter. 1/4 cup of sour cream. 1/4 cup of milk.
We don't listen to them about that stuff.
What?
I just want to cook the potatoes, then we can do our own thing. Manual for 8 minutes.
They're supposed to be peeled and sliced.
I don't care.
What if I did it?
Manual for 9 minutes. There. It'll be through the skin now.
Okay. I guess hopefully this goes well.
It's kind of hard to F up potatoes.
But the Tisms demands precision. Big oofus, my man's is not on that precision grinder.
Nope. If you haven't figured it out yet, Big F has autism.
Yeah, I'll wrap myself. It's funny that way. Wait, you're shutting it off?
Yeah.
We'll just bougie it up how we want?
Yeah.
So we could stick a whole cup of butter in there.
We could. We could stick 6 cups of butter in there. Okay, now on to...
How many pounds of butter would that be? Because that'd be about a few. Or, you know, we could just shove this in there.
I guess. We're making chicken fried steak now.
And cookies. And potatoes.
40 minutes into the stream and I've already dropped 64% of my frames. I'm so happy. I'm gonna kill my internet provider. Okay. The recipe we're using for the chicken fried steak is from Simply Recipes. Why? Because I felt like it.
20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes.
Try 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, because we suck. Anyways.
An hour. Should we select cook mode?
Yeah.
Boop. No, it won't shut off.
We need the meat.
I'm so entertaining.
Showing the place we bought the meat from would slightly dox us. I'm going to slightly censor it real quick while you grab everything else.
Oh, okay, I'll find stuff.
Nope.
Okay. Flour. I need the flour. Wait, what are we putting all this in? Preheat oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Pound the steaks evenly. Between 2 pieces of plastic wrap. Oh, that's how we're beating the steaks.
You gotta beat the meat.
Oh, okay. He did make the joke. I wasn't sure if we should.
Trying to beat the meat allegations, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get allegations.
Allegations.
Allegations?
The allegations are untrue and fabricated at most. True and unfabricated at best, at least.
It is best for the allegations to be true, is what I'm hearing.
No. It is best for them to be false. Most of the time.
Most of the time. We need 2 wide shallow dishes in which to whisk the egg and milk. And then the second one we do the flour, the salt, the garlic powder, and the cayenne.
Cayenne? Not the cayenne.
Milk. Egg. Bread. Leg. Bread.
Bread. Most of those we have to wash because chickens.
This looks
Okay. If it doesn't have active, like, tons of chicken poop on it, you can just use it.
because it comes from the anus.
Guys, you know that eggs are baby chickens? Write that down. This will be on the test.
Which one? Wait, where are we taking it?
Where are we taking what?
Do we have open notes?
Huh?
Do we get to make a study guide?
No.
Oh.
And if I catch one of you on Quizlet, I will aid your bloodline. Your parents will hear about this.
Before or after the bloodline is ended?
Before.
Oh.
I'll tell them as I'm ending the bloodline.
Got it.
We'll put this here. This is where I'll beat the meat. Hey. Hey. Nuh-uh-uh.
Egg. Milk.
Oh, yeah.
The dog's gonna reveal our secret location.
No, she's just gonna be in the way.
Now
Here's some schmeat, chat. Behold my schmeat. Behold how girthy and proteinful it is. You're gonna get swole if you consume my schmeat. Anyways, I'm gonna beat it now. Schmeat.
it came out. Gotta keep the protection on there.
How do I flip this over when I am bad at everything? Whoa. Not ideal. It is what it is.
Oh, I touched the meat. Now I need to wash my hands.
Not your hands.
My hands. Purify them. So might as well touch more. Look at this sussy baka.
Sussy baka meat.
Sussy baka meat.
Sussy baka meat.
Sus.
Let me get a plate for the schmeat. The beaten schmeat, even.
It doesn't pull apart. It stays together. But only sort of.
This is a round roast or round cut or something like that.
I am helpful.
You are helpful.
Yeah.
Would you like to beat the schmeat?
I would like to beat the schmeat.
Start beating the schmeat.
Oh.
Go crazy! This stream will be loud. You will deal with it. Okay. Ding dong.
Pizza's here?
Not unless we royally F this out. In which case, I will go get pizza. Assuming it's open by the time we F it up.
I mean, that one pizza place is open pretty late.
Yeah.
Can I keep beating the meat?
It's not recommended.
Oh. One more.
They advise you replace it with healthier habits, like going outside, taking walks,
Touching grass?
touching grass. I'm a VTuber, so I am unable to do that last one, but I also have washed my hands now, so from now on I'll touch the meat with these tongs.
I have not flipped the meat yet, I realize.
Oh, yeah, that is important.
Is it?
Yes,
It is?
you're supposed to hit both sides.
Okay. I get to do it more. What does beating the meat do?
Opens it up
Got it.
for flavor.
For to get flavor.
For to get flavor. Okay. We'll put the eggs and stuff in this one, and then the flour and stuff in this one, and then we'll fry it here.
Okay. So, I should wash my hands.
Yeah, throw those away.
Throw away the meat protection.
Eggs will be in this container. Flour and stuff will be in this container. Schmeat will be off screen over here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It is schmeat.
Schmeat.
I've been spreading blatant misinformation. this whole time.
We wouldn't make food with meat. We make it with schmeat. Okay, yada yada yada. Beat the schmeat. Schmeat beaten. Sprinkle salt over the meat. No.
No?
I mean, we should, but... Here, give me a second.
Okay.
I will... Hi, Sam.
What if we put the salt in the batter?
That's not as good as just straight up salt in the meat.
Okay. So what you're telling me is I shouldn't have washed my hands.
No. Oh, use the tongs.
Ah. I forbore.
Lightly salted.
Did you ever turn on the Instant Pot?
Yep.
It's still pressurizing?
Yep.
Dang.
The only way that something goes wrong there is if it trips the breaker. Which it might do. It has in the past. But...
Get the meat. Aren't we supposed to be using these to make the stuff?
Yeah.
We'll do that eventually. After salt and meat, that's a lot of sodium. Sodium. I don't see why we don't use the ice cream salt right there.
It's a little big.
It's a little big. It's a little big. Can't you guess it's a little big?
La-di-da! La-di-da!
Crystals.
Jesse, we need to cook. Jesse!
Whoops, I spilled one.
Well, I guess we are salting them with rock salt now.
Just like 2 or 3 pieces, and whatever's left on the rice. And this one that fell on the counter, and this one as well. And this one was, oh my goodness, I dropped a lot. This can only be good.
Chad, if we F this up so royally that, like, it's inedible and we have to go get pizza, the next cooking stream will be us making hamburgers. Because that's, like, bare minimum of cooking skills.
You missed a spot.
I did?
Yeah, technically. It was this one.
Yay.
I notice these things even though they don't matter. And then my brain yells at me about them for no apparent reason. Autism. It goes burr. Should I move the meat mallet?
The schmeat mallet? I believe
The
we are
schmeat
done
mallet.
with the schmeat
The
mallet.
schmeat mallet? Should I put it in the sink?
You can put it away, yeah.
Away?
In the sink.
Okay.
We're not putting the raw meat mallet back in with everything else.
No, you tell me, sir, put it away, and my brain goes, okay. I don't know where, but all right.
Okay. Bread the steaks or something.
Make the bread.
Oh, it wanted us to set the
200.
oven to 200.
Yep.
So
I said it earlier, technically.
Oh, it's. Well, it still goes 300, so we'll set it to warm.
Will that work?
Yes. It's just to keep it warm while we do the gravy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Eggs and milk in the first deep one. It will need.
Deep one? It's got schmeat in there.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It will need 2 large eggs and half a cup of milk. So. Sodium.
It didn't break.
Hit it harder. That's half a cup of milk.
Oh, wait. Rogue, am I bad at this? Tell me I'm good at this.
You're great at this.
Oh, you didn't tell me I was good at this.
I'm lying, but, you know.
Oh, okay. Epic, brother.
Wrap them in the paper towel. Paper towel.
Okay.
It's just how I like to take care of them so they don't squeeze out over everything in the trash can. They don't have to be lined out or anything.
I like this. I should stop doing this as it's getting all over my hands.
You're gonna need to wash your hands anyways.
That's true.
Whisk or something.
Yes. In case any excess juices ended up there. So it probably won't end up with salmonella.
Salmonella?
Salmonella?
Remember, obnoxiously loud. Because
Oh.
microphone.
Oh. Okay. I raised my voice.
That's also why I chose to do it while most of my family's out of the house, because I'm not going to have the mic on me. I'll have to be obnoxiously loud when doing it.
Ah. I see.
Look at that. Tell me that's not the most beaten egg you've ever seen.
I have not looked at it, but that is the most beaten egg I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Almost as much as I beat the sheet earlier.
Alright. That can go there. Ah! I didn't hit you, did I?
No.
Okay.
Feeling. Ah.
Ah!
We have
We have a moment. Boop! You're gonna get a nothing cam for a second here.
That's rather sad, isn't it?
Huh?
Isn't that rather sad?
A nothing cam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
Alright.
we give dog cam?
You can point that one at it without or you know what? Heck it, you know. Dog cam. This is my dog Sam. Oh, it's rotating. That's whatever.
Sam.
This is Sam.
Sam is a good boy.
He is a good boy. And then Suki, come here. This one's Suki. She's not a good boy or a good girl.
She's a menace.
She's a menace, but we tolerate her. All right, go lay down. Go lay down.
Yes.
Out of here, doggos. Go lay down. Go.
What are we supposed to be doing?
Okay.
Where's the cayenne?
Cayenne will be in this.
I think I'm bad at
Here,
this.
I'll get it.
I think I'm bad at
Well, first I actually want to show off the setup. So, this is my laptop. It's not great, but it's what we're using right now because I'm not moving my desktop up here. That's the hard drive where it's recording everything, probably in 720p, but it's whatever. We're using this as a controller for camera scenes. So this will swap to like me straight in front of the webcam right now. Or, yeah. This is the webcam. Or, what is it called? Camcorder. Plugged in there.
Legit.
Also, this is the audio interface for the microphone right here. Then we got a USB cord going all the way over to here, where this is propped up. And that's our counter cam. And then this usually goes here on top of the microwave. Congrats, that's our setup. What are we doing?
Making bread.
Making bread?
But taking gluten out the bread.
Take the gluten out my bread. I don't care if it's free.
Take the gluten out the bread.
Okay, you said cayenne pepper?
Yeah, cayenne. And garlic powder.
Here is garlic powder.
And then more salt.
Salt is already over there.
You got salt in there?
No, there's the table salt right there.
Oh, okay. We need need a half teaspoon. No, 2 teaspoons.
Cayenne pepper. And heck it, why not put a bit of chili powder in there?
Does this need re-hand washed?
No, just pour it out onto the spoon rather than scoop it. Yeah. Oh.
Maybe if I take the lid off, this will go better.
Maybe.
Maybe. Except the excessive amount of salt stuck to the threads. Wow. That was more difficult than it should have been. Alright, we got 1. I'm bad at this.
It's okay. This is mostly to taste. So, like, I'm just going to do a tiny bit of chili powder.
Legit.
Maybe a little bit more than that. There we go. And some cayenne pepper that we're actually supposed to have.
That's not as much as it said to put in there.
It said half a teaspoon.
Oh, never mind. You're probably right.
It's probably a little bit less than half a teaspoon.
Sorry, fam. I never should have doubted you.
Then we go through, sniff random herbs, and decide if they taste good in chicken fried steak.
Not that one.
Not that one.
No.
You want this random, probably super out of date, 5-spice Chinese.
Hold up. It smells more like cinnamon than
It smells like cinnamon, turmeric, curry powder. Yeah. This is orange peel. We don't want that. Seasoned salt. We do want that, but I think we already have an open one.
1.5. Yeah.
There we go.
That's pretty great. What other salts blends do we have?
Let's see.
Over sodium.
You want over sodium?
Over sodium?
We have MSG. Have you ever had MSG?
What?
MSG, the goat.
What is
Monosodium glutamate.
Oh.
USA doesn't use it a whole bunch because they think it's unhealthy, but it's
bussin'?
It's bussin'. If you're like a Asian kid, your parents probably cook with this.
Poured it on the counter.
I probably did. Did I?
Yeah,
Oh, it's whatever.
not the precious tastiness.
Oh, that's why. Because it doesn't actually close at all.
Also, you had it on fully open.
Yeah.
Garlic. Okay.
I think we already put garlic in, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We got cayenne. We got garlic. We got salt. And we got MSG. So...
Yeah.
Bussin'. We need...
I should heat up the oil while we're doing this. Alright.
Are you sure this is safe?
Yeah, it's cast iron. I'll give it a quick scrub to it.
Oh, okay. Well, doing it that way will end up being not good. Dog cam. Dog. There's the Sam.
Butter dog. Dog with the butter on him.
Butter dog. Dog with the butter on him. Okay. Yes. We got the eggs and the milk together. We got our... Oh, we need flour.
I faced away from the camera the whole time. It's fine.
Yep. I am worried about it. Flour. We need the flour.
Flour.
How much flour? 2 cups. All purpose. Nah, man, this sucker is purposeful. You put milk in the cup that we had.
It's okay. There are more cups somewhere. You know where somewhere is? Here. Here's the somewhere.
Yo! Spontaneous cup.
A wild cup appeared.
I hit the right button.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff. This is our frying oil. So.
Whoa, that's a lot.
It's really not.
Really?
Yeah.
That looks like a lot.
In fact, I think we need a little bit more.
Flour.
I think we can make it work.
That much?
Boop.
So you have or haven't made this in the past?
Specifically this now.
No. Cool. That is 2 cups. Ish.
Heat the oil to 350 or until it sizzles when you drop a little flour into it.
Oh, I got us all our flour.
Oh, this is... I am so sorry, chat. I did not think about this mic placement. Because once we start frying this, it's going to go... Which, you know, it's fine. But we have to press this button. Which doesn't enhance your experience at all. But we'll make it work.
It fills the audio bar about halfway.
Yeah.
So I'll have to actually scream for that part?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I turned it on. It will be hot eventually. I'm going to move this tablet away.
Away.
In fact, I'm going to turn it off because we're probably done using it for now.
Oh, okay.
Up until we make the gravy.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we whisk it?
Yeah, whisk it.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
Whisk. It's whisking time.
Would you like a whisking utensil?
I would prefer a whisking utensil.
Have a whisking utensil. You sneeze directly into the oil, we're gonna die.
My face exploded.
He doesn't have a face anymore. You can't see it, but he doesn't have a face anymore.
Less than pleasant. Oh. I'd be like that guy from Alita Battle Angel.
I would relate if I had watched Alita Battle Angel.
Oh man. It's pretty good. He gets his face taken off. Because he's a jerk. He is a no good. Not a good guy. He is a meanie.
One would even call him the antagonist.
Well, not quite. Not quite the antagonist. More like one of his elite mooks. And if I'm incorrect about that, if by any means somebody's actually read the manga, then forgive me from out of sin, but...
They can probably barely hear you right now.
Oh.
Ah! I forgot this moves this as well.
Oh. You're right. Oh. Okay.
Speak your truth, brother.
Yes. Do you think I whisked it enough?
Chicken like that with your hand. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. One of these things is not like the others.
You can hold your hand under it like that, and it'll, because there's white underneath it, it's trying to white balance that, so it'll focus better if you hold your hand underneath.
Oh, I see.
Things are making funny noises on the stove, chat. So I think that's a good sign.
Dog
Dog cam.
He went from laying down the stairs. That was great, dude.
Dog teleport. He is only sprayed. He only moves when you're not looking, chat.
Yeah.
Sam, come here. Sit. Sit. Go lay down, Suki. Go lay. No, Sam. Sit. Go lay down, Suki. Sam. Sit. Go lay down, Suki. Go. Stay. 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 Up.
Glorious.
Possibly the best bit ever. All right.
Probably the only bit in the video worth watching.
Yeah. I'm terrorizing my dogs.
Absolutely. I will find something to occupy myself with. Probably productive. Maybe.
Okay.
Perchance.
Good chance?
I think we're supposed to mix these two together.
No.
We dip it in here and then in here.
Yes.
So this should be better mixed together?
It's egg, so all the egg particles kind of go, so they really can't mix very well, but that's probably good.
No. It must be perfect. I think it's perfect.
Okay. And we take a piece of this flour and drop it in.
Does it sizzle?
It's not sizzling.
Not
Hotter!
quite. No sizzle. Not yet. Give it a second. Wait, I wasn't supposed to touch the schmeat.
You touched the schmeat, Chad. It's all over.
Compulsively touched the schmeat.
Stream canceled.
Oh no. I'm playing with the schmeat.
Not in that way.
Rubbing stuff all over it.
Again, not in that way.
This big rock salt's going to do super well for it.
Again, not in that way. I'll keep saying it. Keep going. I'll keep saying it.
Oh, okay. Use my hands instead of the tongs.
Not in that way.
Probably put some butter on there.
Not in that way. Okay. That's probably a good angle for the stove cam. I am going to turn off studio mode.
What if the phone falls into the sizzling stuff?
This is an old phone, which is why I'm using it for this stream. It's the phone I use for bits, like destructive bits, like throwing it against a wall or something. And it's...
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's literally only used as a remote webcam for OBS and for bits.
What should I do with the salt, brother?
Put it in. Wait. Oh, it sizzled a bit. The salt is sizzling. Are you afraid, perchance, of oil hitting you?
Nah.
Okay. I'm going to take these off because I don't want the oil to get on them.
How about if I stick some flour with the non-schmeat hand? Actually, it's not relevant.
It really does not matter.
I realized it doesn't matter. It sizzleth.
It sizzleth.
I think. Is that a sizzle?
It sounds really close to a sizzle. By that I mean it's not sounding, but it is sizzling. Visually.
What if we put the egg?
I am going to move this and rotate it downwards so it kind of captures the sizzle.
I played with the schmeat too much. Now I gotta clean it off my hand.
Not in that way. Okay, does this get in the way of this camera? No. Awesome. They can still hear decently. Yeah. It'll be fine. I'm going to grab a plate with paper towels.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's going to soak up the grease once we take them out.
There's gonna be a lot of grease.
Yeah, it's a fried food.
Aren't we supposed to use that grease?
We're American.
As like runoff?
We're gonna use some of it. But gravy sauce.
I heard it
Yeah.
slightly.
I think we'll test one.
What if we put a thermometer in there? And it's 350.
That would be crazy. Who has a thermometer at their house?
Only nerds.
Only nerds. Only cringe. Oh, that is going around because it only goes up to 220 for some reason.
Bro. That's wild.
It went around a lot. So I believe we are at 350.
It went around a lot?
Yes.
Okay. Can you break a thermometer
Yes.
by making it too hot?
Yes, but not in that way. It'd have to stay at that very hot temperature. All right.
Dip it.
Let me swap cameras. Go ahead and dip.
Put the meat and the stuff.
Go ahead and flip it over.
Give me flashbacks to when I worked at Nondescript Food Place.
Nondescript food place?
Yeah, we make the best burgers there.
Ah, yes.
That really
Vote
well.
in chat what nondescript food place makes the best burgers. That'll be your headcanon for where Big F used to work.
Glorious. Now on the stuff.
Yep.
The white stuff.
The schweit.
The schweit. The schweit stuff to go with the schmeat. Oh yes.
And I believe you can dunk it back in the egg and then back in the schweit again.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay. We send. Bah. Oh.
Now that's less than ideal, but, you know, we ball.
We've considered we ball, but have we considered frickin'? Oh, I said that recently and somebody got really upset with me for some reason.
What?
I said we've considered we ball, but have we considered frickin'?
Frick it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've said worse things.
Yeah. I don't know what her deal was. Well, is this going to be extra effective?
Probably.
Maybe.
I'm hoping so.
Perhaps. Perchance.
Perchance. You can't just say perchance.
I said perchance. I said it.
You said it.
I did.
Okay.
We stick it in the oil?
Yep. Swap to this camera. It is smoking now, so
Wow.
careful not to spill it. But
Okay.
yeah, we'll be fine. Sorry about the audio quality, chat. But I'd also rather not have the smoke alarm going off. So,
Where is that? Oh my goodness. Someone open up a window.
we've opened up a few.
Someone opened up another window. Sam, open the window.
Samwise!
Open the door.
Open your.
Open the door.
Open your. I think it might be too hot.
Yeah? Are we about to burn it? Oh my goodness. It's crispy. It's smelling. It's a little stink. There's another piece in there too.
Honestly, it doesn't look awful, but not the best
It does
either.
not smell that good. It's okay, we ball. We adjust.
We adjust our technique, and by adjust, I mean we wait for this oil to cool down a little bit.
Wait for Big F to take frickin' forever to
We're waiting for the oil to cool down a little bit.
get the meat coated.
Not this one.
and
This
all that
one.
stuff.
Not that one. This one! Let me cut this open real quick and see if it's cooked.
Yeah.
And if it's cooked decently, then it is the right temperature, and we're just sissies.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna open up a few more windows.
Yeah, open the window! Dude, that smoke alarm's gonna go off. And I won't be able to show this to anybody I'll ever know ever. is a smelly smell that smells smelly. Oh, it blew in my direction. Did you cut the meat?
I'll open the windows first.
Oh my goodness, we're screwed.
Chad, I don't think we can adequately show you how smoky it is. But I am going to turn the camera over and try and give you a...
Tell me when.
Wait.
Tell me when.
So I swapped to studio mode so I can see beforehand. We hit aircraft because that's the camera we want. Okay. And then I swap back. Now you can switch.
Got it.
That one.
Oh.
It is smoky. Like really smoky.
About dog.
Show the dog. Sam, what do you think about all this? You want out? You want to go out?
Outside? Do you want to go outside?
You want to go outside? Sam.
So the oil smells like it's burned somehow? The oil smells burned?
Yeah, it probably is.
Uh-oh. Did we send?
Oh, wait.
Oh, for
Patient.
For what?
A miracle. I need a hero. I need another hero. God is strong as God. I need a hero. Let me see if I can get some of these nubbins. Look at that. Look at those nubbins.
Oh, goodness. What should I get for that?
Just get like a bowl.
Okay.
Glass bowl. Look at that. That does not look appealing, chat. Not appealing at all.
Lungs. Smoke detector should have gone off by now. Bowl. Okay. Oh. You said it went around a few times, didn't you? That thermometer.
Yeah. Or it didn't go around a few times, it just went past 360.
Oh, yeah.
Like 360 degrees.
Should we turn it down one more or not?
It's cast iron, so it's going to take a little bit to
release that thermal energy?
to release that thermal energy. In the meantime, our potatoes are done.
Oh, we were supposed to shut that off immediately.
Yeah.
And quick release immediately.
So we might have just royally effed everything up, chat.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was going so well.
Until it wasn't.
But hey,
I could open the Instant Pot right away.
We are dying of smoke inhalation right now. So. I don't think it's supposed to do this. The dogs are barking. I don't know when I want in.
Oh, goodness. You know, at first I was kind of like, that thumbnail is goofy.
Now it makes a lot more sense.
Oh, no! They let him cook! Chat, don't let him cook! Shouldn't have let him cook. He's busting out the floor fan. What if one of your siblings comes in?
like, I know what you did. And then I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, get out of here! It's an active hazard!
Could I swap to number 1 and aim in this direction? Generally.
Yeah, go ahead. You might want to stand away from the downstream and stuff.
No. I only got exercise moves.
You know what? We're taking it off the heat, is what we're doing.
Is it that bad?
Yes.
Alright, let me just... Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, my lungs are burning a little bit.
Hit this button right here. Alright, check.
I didn't know I could screw it up.
This might be the highest cooking stream. There's fresh air over here. I'm also going to pump it in through alternative means.
Can't stop laughing.
I am genuinely surprised the smoke alarm hasn't gone off. This is an active threat to our health.
Should we look into that?
Maybe after stream.
Turns out the battery dead like 3 years ago.
Well, it would have beeped, and we replaced it when it beeps. It's getting better slowly. Sam, go downstairs! My dog is up here, and I want him to be downstairs so he doesn't get smoke inhalation.
Where's the scoop to poop to whooper? For the hurtaburgers. He's back there. Where's the thing you were using to scoop out the bird stuff? Where's the thing you were using to clear out this burnt stuff?
Right here.
Yeah. Okay. You want to cut into that?
Yes, sir.
Should we do it on camera? You just spat on the steaks and apple jar.
Okay.
You got most all of it.
I'm gonna use this to show the cutting. Actually, can you hold this?
Oh, sure. Oh, we gotta scrape the bottom of this, though.
Yeah?
Maybe. Or I just hit a weird spot.
Alright.
You know, I think it's possible we got it too hot.
I think that may be an issue. That may be. Just a chance. Definitely not very well cooked either.
Throw her back in.
No.
No?
Heck no.
We need to change the,
I need to get a steak knife is what I need to do.
we need to change the oil?
At this point, I don't know if anything can save us. That said, I am going to give this a quick taste test. That batter is not cooked at all. Okay. See this? I'm eating it. Is it? It's pretty cooked. I'm comfortable enough to eat it. It's not dangerous. Alright.
How is it decent?
Chad, the worst part is it tastes good!
Really?
It tastes good!
Should we put it back on the heat?
I don't know at this point, man.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna start making decisions.
Ah! He just put his hands on the hot cast iron pan handle. Swap to it.
Yeah.
That thing. Don't hit it. Don't do that.
It's not that bad. I could probably move it.
There's a hot pad right there.
Oh, this thing.
Okay. Yeah. Slowly, gently, so as not to splash.
Okay.
I'm gonna rotate this camera around.
The fruits of our labor.
Okay.
Okay. I should put this up. Do you want to place this somewhere? I've had this piece battered a while now. I'm gonna be real with you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's enhancing the flavor. It's soaking it up.
So I can have this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
Let's freaking go!
make sure this is. Correctly orientated.
Oriented?
Oriented. Ta-da! You know, it is getting better out here.
It is getting a lot better.
I'm gonna let the dogs up and feed them.
Okay. Should I put this in and then take it out eventually?
Do you want to?
Kind of.
Alright. Let me move this so the mic is facing the right direction. Kind of. It'll be facing this way.
Chat, they let them cook.
They let me cook.
Don't let them cook. Okay. let me cook. Is that on?
No, it's not.
Should we turn it
I
on?
turned it up to like maybe 5.
Okay.
There is a mousetrap underneath the cabinets
I
there.
think I set it off.
I do believe you did. Water right there. Alright. I'm gonna go feed my dogs, chat. Don't let Big F burn the house down.
Okay, hold on. How long should I have it in there? 5 minutes?
In there? Do not get close to 5 minutes. Just until it's nice and golden brown.
Okay. I'm gonna move instant that he got before that he hit because yeah. It's okay, chat. You can't contain me. Alright. Let's stick her in there and splash a little bit out because I'm a doofus doofus. Doofus doofus. Let's go a little bit more. But really, The really important technique that you're supposed to use when chicken frying steak with gluten-free flour is to make sure you only occasionally turn it. And when you do, make sure you slather
See, that looks so much better.
a little bit out every time.
I'd flip it over one more time.
Yeah?
After the bottom's done cooking.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think we had it a little too hot last time. Just a hunch. You keep Rogue, you finish that steak. Let me know how it goes.
That steak?
No. The one you tried.
Oh, I threw it away.
Oh, I spilled more. Oh, that's nice. You should get us, Big F over here needs, the plates to put the steak on, and then to clean this up.
We clean this up after we fry all the steaks.
That's a good idea. It smells good. This is Idaho fried steak, also known as smoky. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Only you can prevent me cooking. If you know me, do not let me cook.
Don't let him. Chat, don't let him cook. Okay, I'll let that drip off. I don't think we're gonna get the gravy done for a little while. How's that look?
That looks freaking epic. No, I'm using the wrong camera, that's why. Loosen. Look at that. That looks epic, Jack.
Alright, so you
almost makes the 50 years of our lives taken off by that smoke worth it.
So, you gotta let me cook.
Yeah, let him cook. Do not let me cook.
Do not let him cook.
That said, can I do this next steak?
Okay, sure, yeah. Sure.
You fool! You've learned nothing!
No.
Alright,
Bro says
to camera 3.
Bro says I wanna. I said okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Watch this. I am an expert.
He's done this before.
I've effed it up before, so I know how not to F it up.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe. There's only so many ways you can F up a chicken fried steak.
I keep touching the cast iron.
Is that the wisest decision you could be making right now?
Story time with Big F. When I was but a wee lad, when I was a young warthog, everybody has their time when their mom tells them not to touch the stove, right? You know.
You immediately go to touch it.
No, yeah, well, I didn't just do that. See, I looked at the stove, looked up at Mom, looked at the stove, I pressed my finger into the stove, looked at Mom, and held it there for a good 3 or 4 seconds while my thumb got absolutely cooked as I continued to scream, and it continued to cook, and eventually I took my finger off the stove.
That's just asserting dominance over your parents.
I'm gonna get more water. This is cough ASMR stream.
Yeah. Disclaimer, we are not professionals. Don't attempt what we do.
Unless you feel like letting him cook.
Look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful steak. I'm sure it's getting burned at this point.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's pretty good. That looks glorious.
Dog.
Steak. Nope. Steak.
Steak.
Dog. Steak.
Dog. Steak.
Everybody loves it when I do this, I'm sure. Does that look bloody?
It's the meat juices coming out from it. Yes.
Yeah. That's a good thing?
It's fine.
Legit.
I think technically we're supposed to pat them dry with paper towels first, after, you know.
Okay.
But it's a little late for that now.
So you just leave it marinating?
I'm talking meat. These are supposed to be pat dry before we put salt on them.
Oh.
Well, it is what it is. Final flip. Oh, beautiful.
Steak.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Should I move these up?
Yeah. We'll stack up the steaks, put them in the oven, and then make the gravy.
To keep them warm.
Yeah.
How long has the dough been sitting? Did you forget that existed?
No.
Okay. I kind of forgot it existed.
I don't remember going downstairs and putting it in the fridge, though. Maybe I didn't put it in the fridge. That's a scary thought. I might have not put it in the fridge.
Give me a sec.
It might be on the table downstairs.
Don't let them bake either!
I'm great at baking! Okay. Next, steak. Shabingus. Alright. Good so far. Nothing's caught on fire. Shabingus. Also pretty good. Lay this sucker out on the flour. Pick it up, dunk it on. This is probably like the most objectively wrong way to do it, but here we are. Okay. And then we pick it up with these tongs and put it in the fryer. I'll preemptively swap scenes.
Okay.
And place it in the fryer.
Okay, how's it going?
Nothing's caught on fire.
You know what? That sounds like success to me.
Send that
I'm sending this video to everyone I know and love.
No!
Let them know how much I'm dying over here.
No!
I'm being a rat, chat. I am being a rat. Oh.
Alright, we're back. Something we had to take care of, it's whatever. Did I put it in the fridge?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, nice.
Do let him bake. He can bake.
I can bake.
I should stop standing downwind of the smoke.
Probably a good idea.
How much smoke inhalation is bad for your health?
Probably any, if I had to guess.
Okay, I will start battering the next one.
Okay. Swapping scenes.
There's gonna be cough saliva all over everything. Should we get the other guy here at some point?
I'll give him a call.
Yeah, eventually.
Yep.
He's been on screen before, I assume.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Dang. That's wild.
Yeah, we're gonna have another special guest, Chad. Are you excited? We're gonna give him smoke inhalation poisoning as well. Dag naggity babbit, I covered my finger in oil.
Tell me, brother, should I flip the steak?
No, I got it.
Alright, let him cook.
Let me cook. I'm coughing away from the steak. Don't worry.
Alright, he's got that camera change. He's cooking.
Swab it one more time. Ooh, look at that bad boy.
I can almost see it over my lungs being in slight pain.
Slight pain.
Slight pain.
Okay. I think this one's done.
I think you did that a little bit more than I did. I'm gonna be real with you, but it was not good. It was not good.
Dog. I don't know why you sit here, Sam. I'm not gonna give you this.
He just wants our company. Can we offer him an egg in these trying times?
Do you know how much eggs cost? No. He's not getting no egg.
You don't get egg?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Also, we're almost out of sauce.
That's fine, because that's the last steak.
Should I redip this in the sauce?
No.
Okay, got it.
I haven't been redipping them since that first one.
I redipped the second one.
Alright, well, that's why it looks better coated, I guess.
Yeah.
But it should be fine.
It also marinated for a while, which should be good. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think anything would go that wrong.
I was hoping something would go this wrong, because that makes for good content.
That's true. I'm putting this on there.
Pat, 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 pat.
Yeah, let's go. Let's take and go.
I'm gonna take a look at those potatoes.
Oh, I forgot about those. Don't look at him cook. Look at me cook. Oh. Should I flip her?
Huh?
Should I flip her?
Yeah, go crazy.
And I flip her, sir. Tree. Centralize all the stuff away from the edges. So we go like this. And my sleeper, sir. Dog. He's dying over there.
I did kind of forget to mention, chat, that we are having a second special guest here.
Yep.
That would be Haunter, Haunter. He's a friend of mine. We've been friends for a while. He's here to taste our spoils of victory. So, I am going to call him and get him over here.
I'm re-dipping this one.
Okay.
Use all that egg value because we can't let any eggs go to waste. In this economy? No. Can't waste any egg in this economy. Can't waste any of it. Uh-oh. Prioritize camera rather than flipping the thing. Alright, give it a little bit longer. Watch her sizzle while I finish drenching with some eggs. And then, some more batter. I can hear him dying in the distance. Alright. Dog. Give this one a second.
Bad news, chat. Haunter is in bed with a head cold. So, he will not be coming over.
Oh, we got all these steaks for us.
For just us.
For justice for us, bro. I spilled a little bit again. I think...
For justice!
Yeah. What if I just... This is the last one, so... Butter.
Potato masher.
Oh, we mashed the potatoes now?
Yeah.
Alright.
If we can get those out of the way,
That's
I'll
what I figured.
mash them on camera.
Yeah.
Hi, chat. Welcome back to How to Mash Potatoes. Basically, you take a big stick,
Dog.
you push down on them. This does only work if you are a...
Certified gamer?
No. If you cook the potatoes. Otherwise, it does not work. That said, I think these potatoes are a bit undercooked.
Undercooked?
Yeah.
Should we go cook them some more?
I'll mash them and then put some milk and butter and then put them in again.
Okay. I'll flip the steak once. This one's gonna be yours. Because it's double coated.
Okay.
If you like that.
I don't particularly care either way.
Alright.
Yeah, look at that. Those are potatoes that are mashed. We're not quite there yet, though.
Hey, there's some butter right here.
Toss that finger in. Sans wrapper, please.
Sam's wrapper?
Yeah. Yay!
What if the butter doxes us?
I'll take down the stream
Alright.
and edit it out of the video.
Did you give up hope after that first one?
No,
Okay. That's good. That didn't.
I don't know. I was very happy that it turned out so gosh darn poorly because it makes for good content and gives me something to edit around.
Yeah. Legit.
But I was a little dismayed at how poorly it turned out. But the funny part is, once I tasted it, I was like, oh, we are so back.
We're cooking. We did not sell it.
No, it's not sold.
It's not sold.
Let's see, we get some garlic powder.
Dog snipe. Boom.
Donde estas pepper?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Donde estas el baño?
Yo quiero usar. Pero no ahora. What do you think, Rogue?
Yeah, that looks pretty dang cooked.
Yeah? How about this side?
Yeah.
Take her off. Grip. In all its meaty glory. And then adjust the camera while moving it because I'm so smart.
He's so good at this, chat.
I know.
Leave a comment and let him know how good he is at this.
Press X to doubt anyone's watching this.
No. I don't think anybody would be watching this as a live stream, but I'll try and make it a video.
Legit.
If that turns out poorly, I will be sad and then adjust my technique for the next one.
I mean, there was content here, though.
Yeah.
Should I speak the fruit of our labors?
Huh? No! No!
It's just pepper. It's just black pepper.
Okay. Now that it's kind of mashed and put in together, I think it actually might be cooked. But
Yeah.
I'll put it in for a little bit anyways.
Scent. Red.
Don't let me cook.
Don't let him cook. Important detail. I don't know if I ever got a picture. I'm gonna open up the garbage. You say you're talking here?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Okay, now update.
Let me get a small pot for the, maybe I'll just do a pan.